Alright, I think we're ready to go. That should all be set up over here now. G'day anyone watching, welcome to the... no, I need to actually generate the preview and stuff, just forgot about that. Not as close to done as I would have liked, but yeah, just getting the bracket generated now and they'll be ready to go. It's a bit of a quiet tournament tonight, only 12 and a half, I guess you could say, people. Because one of them, of course, has decided to not be too. Give me a second. I gotta. Yeah. Okay. So, man, I hate bracket. It's such a terrible thing. Which one do we want to? Do we have coming up first? Let's put so I'll quickly show you the bracket while we're here. As I said, about 12 people, a fairly quiet stream tonight, but yeah, Rumour's up the top, of course, our number one seed. It's been doing quite well in these tournaments, and the other guys who are fairly scary that usually put up with him. Nez, of course, up there, he will be another one of our main challengers up the top. But yeah, we also got Craftmaster, King Dory, Case and Dahaka, Itsy Bitsy, Killer Queen, Electro Bonita / Jazza, Chris Khan, who is Shenkan and Krishna playing at the same time. Not from the same account, that would be a bit weird being across the being on different sides of the country from each other. Thanks Scorpio and 360 Sonic. So I think what we will do, as I just sit here and go through and set which volume, sorry, voice volume or game audio? Well, game audio is probably not set at all. Let's get that one on stream. Both, but voice. Okay, yeah. Let's see what we got. Let's just be able to dial that up. Gain's okay on my main mic. Set the filters. If I can turn it up there, that might be a bit better. Looks like it's getting pretty close to clipping over here, so I'm not sure I really want to. How's that? Is that better? Much better, sweet, okay. Yeah, well, this is just the Zangief thing playing in the background because we worked out that it sounded much better over the weekend for the other tournament. That worked quite well. Alright, so let's get people in this lobby so we can kick off the tournament. And who's he going up against? He's going against Dahaka. So a fairly... Yeah, this is our Monday night / Tuesday night tournament. It's just switching between Monday and Tuesday over the last few weeks. This will be and so yeah, last week it was on Monday, so this week's on Tuesday. Next week it'll probably still be on Tuesday. It'll probably still be on Monday. Don't believe there's any reason why we'd want to switch it. Yeah, but Fledglings is on tomorrow. That will be pretty good to watch, I reckon. Everyone's... Who else is in there for the Fledglings? That's of course run by Dank and Saint Tier, so I won't be around for that, sadly. But yeah, it's usually a pretty good watch. Where is Case? Case is... Hey Sheldon, haven't spoken to you in a while, how's it going? Alright, let's stop showing you guys behind the sausage factory, we'll go back to here for a bit. So you can't see the all the horrible things I'm doing on stream. As I'm going though. Just finished up setting this bracket as last minute change forcing you have to regenerate it. Do we have Case yet? Where is he? Case usually one of the first guys to jump in on these things. It's always fairly helpful. Oh, we got a new follow as well. Thanks, FrogJ312. It's always good. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having fun. Hopefully it's a good stream when it actually kicks off. We are, as you can see when you switch to this one, we are currently 2 people sitting in the lobby. One of us is the streamer, so we're waiting on the other one. Alright, I've almost got this set up. Should be good to go in a moment. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty glad. That there's only 12 people joining tonight. I've been pretty exhausted the last few days, so I'm looking forward to relaxation. I will though show you, for those of you guys who were around on Saturday night, we had the Bushfire Relief Tournament. Well, went all weekend, but the Street Fighter portion was on Saturday night from 8 to 12. If you were there, you might remember that by the end of it, I believe we were up to about 3.7k raised. Well, after we left, the Tekken and the Eunice and all the other guys really got on board quite well. As you can see here, we rose almost $8,250 for the Bushfire release for wires and for the firefighters up in New South Wales to help with the fires and all the recovery effort that needs to go on once they've got that covered. So thank you for helping out with that. Really a fantastic night. I was really impressed with how willing the FGC was to get around it and really dig deep to help out their fellow Aussies. We are still waiting on Case. Case, where are you? He hasn't said anything in the Discord for a while. This is killing me, Case. This is very Case-like. Maybe he's gone off for dinner or something. Well, actually, what we might do, if Case is gonna... What we might do is switch to our other first upstream game, or our second upstream game. That way we get to start this ball rolling. You guys can actually see some Street Fighter being played before we... instead of just hearing my voice. Okay. That means instead we will be having... I don't believe they've kicked off. Alright, let's get them in. Alright, so instead we're going to have Thanks Scorpio, the host of Fledglings on Wednesday nights, the TO there. Quite a good Bison player. He's going up against 360 Sonic, Hadouken as he's known in Discord. One of the up-and-comers. I met him when I went to Sydney a couple of months back, and he's really been pushing himself to try to get his head around the game, and been showing some fantastic improvement quite quickly. But yeah, he's been showing some great improvement over a very short amount of time for someone who's Someone who's just joined the game. I don't know if he's had much experience with Street Fighter beforehand. Alright, so we got Gang Scorpio going up against 360. Nope, not Case 360. Set that up. Change to the right scene. We are ready to go. Let's get into this. We've waited long enough. Okay, cool. 360 Sonic. He's known as Hadouken in the Discord. But yeah, he's only been playing a few months now. But he's doing all the things he needs to do in proves. He's showing up to locals. He's always down to play with anyone in the Discord. Fight. Let's see how his practice going. Dank, of course, opening up with the scissor kick. That's a very dangerous thing to know if he doesn't think you're ready to handle him. Alright, here we go. He's in the corner now. Let's see. Oh, good neutral jump on the kick. Dank showing that he's got one way to move around. That and throwing. No, okay, that's +1. That's Bison, the first little Bison. Sweep straight in front of him. Risky move. I'm surprised he didn't actually. Yep, okay. Alright. 360 just backed off. Yep, takes the throw. Alright, he'll still need to worry about this D-tree. Still can't throw fireballs. Oh. Blocks it out. Very good. Okay. Sweep. Oh, he punishes with a light, and it does it for him, but not the best punish you can do. That's negative 13, I want to say. Something much higher. Alright, thanks. Dashing him first up this time. Toss up here now. It's usually quite cool. Okay, so he's throwing around his knee. Playing that silver can a bit too much. Yeah, that's right. It's the same thing as any sort of cross up or any of those mix up sort of moves. You have to block the way of the character of your opponent. So, oh, there we go. That's stun, and he finishes it off with a DP. That's what we like. This is proper Ken play here. But yeah, as Spider said there, you always block the way of Bison, not the ball. So when that gets a bit tricky is when he times it so that he vanishes and reappears on the other side in a sort of ambiguous time to when the fireball hits. Oh wow! Dank's dropped back to the end. I don't think we'll see a character change here. He's not really the sort of person who will play. I don't think he's got more. Maybe he does. I've never seen any of the other characters though.
Let's do this.
Alright. Alright, so it'll be interesting to see. Okay, it's a V-trigger swap.
Round one.
Sticking with V-skill 2, he likes that teleport move, and I don't believe it'll punish Ken's fireballs. It's something like 45 frames to start up, so having that option to disappear behind him is always good. Maybe he's hoping to go with more. Oh wow! That must have been fantastic timed dash. So he actually appeared behind him. Sorry, in front of him. I'm getting mixed up like that. Alright, lots of jumping here. No one's really seems to be fine though. Plenty of neutral jumps. Because you can sort of sit back full screen and throw these fireballs. That was right for an anti-air right there, but he missed it. Oh, here we go. Backdash the SCP. Oh, gets clipped. Back throw into the corner. big jump on the throw check. Goes for damage. Okay, stun an issue here. Catches in low, does not convert. We are going about as. Oh no. Backdash EX Fireball. That's a shame.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Alright, so Sonic here is making him jump, but making the next jump, but he's missing out on the opportunity to actually DP or any of these jumps. Alright. Lots of useful jumping, although he's sort of landing on top of Tank's head. Pressure. Oh, puts him out of the exit shot. To the corner we go. There's the overhead. He's going low every time before. Goes low again. Alright, let's try this then. Try to have to move the microphone a bit closer to my face. Ended up moving all my setup around before. Oh! I somehow don't think he wanted that. Alright, so Hadouken a bit trigger happy on these EXDPs at the moment. That's really not helping him, so he's going to want to relax on those a bit, I think. And yeah, also he's got to stop letting Bison jump in over these fireballs. It's really getting shut down by that. Alright, while I look here, we see we have two new blocks come in, so I will just... Turns out I've got to actually start the tournament. Alright, as usual, we have this fantastic production quality going on. It wouldn't be one of my streams without it. Goes under into the air, he said. He's cornered now. Yep, there, that confirmed, pushes him back into the corner. Just scissors raw. Dashes straight out. Sonic playing very patiently. No, that's still minus. That's still +1. No, you can't press button. Alright, overhead. Spends it all. This should kill, I want to say. I don't think he's... Alright, just call me James Chen. Dash up, throw. There we go, let's get straight into this.
Round 2.
Alright, here we go. Sonic on match point here. Oh, good conversion there again. Goes to the overhead. Gets the DP. Throw this time. Gets himself cornered, then immediately gets himself out again. Stun a problem for Dank. He's got to work out how to let it build down. Alright, back throw. Good jump back on the Devil's Reverse. That will do it. Dank Scorpio. Sorry, 360 Sonic taking it over Dank Scorpio 2-1.
Can win.
Not quite Dr. Chen. Yep, that's me. Alright, so that means as I wait for Bracket to catch up, let us set that up. Okay, we have 3 results. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, I haven't changed the name of the stream. Okay, if you'll just give me a moment, I just realized I haven't changed the name of the stream, or Rumors has just told me to get my act together. Number 7, I think we're up to, or number 8? I think it's number 8. Alright, as we take a moment, I think the songs shop, it's time to switch to a new one, so let's go to this one. No, back to the start. Alright, okay, so the as we've been playing that match, the other results that have come through have been King Dory taking it over Craftmaster, and I believe the combination of Krishna and Shenkan taking it 2-0 over Jazza. Yeah, that's the result of being sent. set that to 0, set that to 2. And next up, we'll see if Keisura is alive yet. Alright, if he doesn't respond in the next couple of minutes, we're probably going to have to send him on his way down to the losers bracket. Alright, we have the stream name. Right, okay, so yeah, that was 360 Sonic taking it over Dank Scorpio. I'll be honest there, I thought that Dank Scorpio would probably be able to smother him with some Bison tricks, and I think he tried to when he switched to V-Trigger 1, but 360 Sonic looking very comfortable there. Anti-airs were probably a bit lacking, and that's what lost him that round match in the middle, but corner pressure was looking strong and Dank just didn't have the answer. Alright, still no sign of Case. Alright, I think that means we're gonna have to push him on down to live out the rest of his life in losers. He probably won't be too worried about that when he gets back. He's not really the sort of player that needs to sit in winners to win a tournament. He's definitely up there. But that means Tahaka has just won his first game of the tournament simply by watching. It's about the only way I've ever won a tournament match. DQ for my opponent not showing up. But let's push him on. Call that 2-0. And that means up next when, of course, other thing I should do is of course say that the bracket is set up as normal. You can come and check out this bracket. And yes, Rumors is ready to go. He's keen as always. And he will be going up against King Dory, playing Manat and Lucia player. Two very different characters actually. It'll be interesting to see how he puts it together. Alright, but they are both ready to go. Quick as ever, I will update our names. I will jump to the back of the queue so they can get straight in. We are good to kick off. Okay, so Rumors with his Cody again. He's been playing Cody since the start of the season. He's definitely not keen on how the patch notes have treated his poor birdie. Although he said in Discord that he didn't think that the nerfs were too bad. He thought that he was still viable, but the man of many ults himself, he plays Cody. We've seen his Fang a couple of times in these tournaments. Although his Fang usually comes out when the Cody fails that first game.
Desk work just
Right, so fight. No great surprises here from character selection. Cody against Purple Bunny from Lucy. Oh, big jump in over the fireball, straight into it. Alright. Cody's damage, of course, incredible. The way he's already taken off about a quarter, maybe even a third of Lucy's health just by jumping in once. There we go. That's drops the combo. What a sad way to go. Doesn't really get punished for it. Okay. Just throwing these buttons out. That weird touch hitting he's got. Alright, activation. Now she's got to worry about the. Said she's got to worry about the command throw, but if he's just going to do that, she doesn't have to worry at all. The shimmy was there, but the conversion wasn't. Alright, now jumping in over the... Oh, overhead, not punished. And Rumors takes that first game in... Apparently it took about 60 seconds. It didn't feel like it though. That was fairly fast paced. Lots of swings and roundabouts in that one. Dory trying to close this one down though. Just trying to slow everything down and take control here. Oh, slides under the fireball, but not quite close enough to catch him. Alright, that's punishable, but still no conversions there. We don't need punishes, we just need pokes apparently. Oh, drops it again. I think he's looking for crouching light punch there. I think that's what combos, and so he's missing the crouching light punch to connect into the DP. Oh wow, punches him out of the slide. Let's see some damage here. Catches him. Able to convert off that due to the V trigger.
Final round. Fight.
Maybe Rumors saw Steve-O the other night with V-Skill 2 Cody and thinking that he can get those hype sways going on as well. Right, here we go, plus frames. Punishes, I think that was a sweep attempt. Plus 3 into sweep, I don't know what he was thinking there, but look out for him. Okay, got the corner, catches the song. Here we go, the pipe is out. Dory's got that. Dory's got that that command throw to think about as well. But the V trigger's already almost running out. Here we go. And wow, that killed.
Lucia wins.
Alright, the pipe didn't save him. So I just take a drink.
Round 1.
Alright, Rumors has opted not to go with switch characters. Usually at these sorts of points where he thinks about pulling out his thing. Oh wow, we're getting caught in these traps here. Yep, that's -2, take a turn back. That's -4, I believe. That's... Yeah, that's the thing, because we're not even officially into the main tournament setting that's due to come out after the release of Seth and Champion Edition properly. Once that comes out, there'll be actual money involved, and this will be a bit more than just these warm-up tournaments, which are, I guess they're playing for sheep stations and the chance to claim the ultimate prize of beating everyone else, but not really the high-stake game yet. Alright, here we go, standing back, throwing these rocks. As far as I hear, these rocks are still fairly small compared to the hailstones that we're hitting in Canberra this week. Here we go. Oh, he drops it. Maybe goes for a meaty there. That might have been a setup. Slide from downtown. Dory's on set point here.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. Backs off, throws a fireball, dashes in, and gets clipped there. Oh wow, I don't know if that was a read or a... I want to say a misinput probably there, but it works out for him. Oh, wake up buttons works out for him, and a conversion. Catches his zonk. There we go, we have counter conversions, no stun yet, just needs one more hit though. Alright, stun's slowly building down. Big jump in there. Alright, activation. The back throw takes it for him.
Jeez.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, here we go. Sucks in the corner and wakes up with a regular DP. Gets away with murder there. That will be stunned though. I want to say this will be it. Yep, there we go. There's the CA. That's Rumor taking the second game.
Cody wins.
Good way to take her around though. Nice quick win in that second set. Bit of mental damage with the CA as well.
Round 1. Fight.
Doesn't punish the sweep there, just out of reach of that crouching meeting kick. Catches in the high fireball and taking him mid-screen. Rumors, come on, what are you doing to us? Alright, here we go, getting all these buttons out. Just that time caught trying to dash up would take a silly turn. Yep, long range attempt. Dory really not respecting Rumor's meaties at all, and it's working for him. He's got a lot of damage off wake up buttons into counter kick combos. Okay, he's blocking a lot of hits. He gets caught with punish with the V reversal with the jump. Okay, no conversion there off the lights. Out of the, this I want to say will be it. He just needs. No, he doesn't manage to do it. I'm pretty sure he could have killed there though. Alright, and the dash and the target combo into the dash and Lucia does it for him. Dory probably got a little bit anxious there. Didn't really need to go into that point. He still had a life lead. Rumors had to come to win, and there was 16 seconds left. There we go, another jump in over the fireball.
Tornado! Tornado sweep! Tornado!
Alright. So he's stuck in the corner and trying to work his way out.
Tornado!
He'll take that, I think. He got escaped in the end, but still getting a lot of work off these EX runs in neutral. Yeah, that's making that crash third standing medium punch work. That'll be stunned. That will do it. Or will it? No. I really am setting this up. See if Dory can. One day I'll work out how to pronounce his name. See if he can stay calm this time. He doesn't. There's absolutely no need to go in. But he'll take that trade every day. Now both players on set points.
Final round. Fight.
Darwin. Okay. It just feels more natural to say something more of a door-y sort of sound. I don't know. I've only been speaking English 30 years. I should know how to use it. Wow, runs into the EX stomp. That was a wake-up overhead. I don't think that's what he wanted at all. Alright. Rumour's in a very good position, but this could change very quickly with this. Catches him low, but then gets thrown out of it, and that will be it.
Cody wins.
Alright, so Rumour's looking very uncomfortable in that first game, but managing to pull it back. Maybe he was just trying to warm up. But that will be 2-1 to Rumours. Next up, the other information we had, is 2-0. It's Itsy Bitsy over Dahaka. And there was one other one I saw, 2-0 Frieza over Hadou. So that means that the next one we'll have up will be Killer Queen going up against... I'm not sure which of these two is going to be taking this next game. So for those of you who aren't aware, I'll show you back on the bracket. Chris Khan here is both Castle 09 and Shen Khan playing with each other. They've both decided to pick their own account, both decided to take turns. Who am I inviting? Nez has jumped in. Shen. Just because they want to make my life even harder. It's a sign of love, I'm sure. Moving on, I don't think we'll have seen any... Well, of course we won't see any further movement in the other bracket, because of course I have to update the card. But we'll see down here, we'll have Craftmaster going up against 360 Sonic next. Casey doesn't have an opponent yet, so I think he might be safe for now until... I think we can probably wait until the end of this game at least. Tahaka and Jazz are going up against each other, and Gang Scorpio taking on King Dory apparently. Dawi, sorry. Let's see if I can say that right once this stream. Alright, I have invited both of them as requested, and neither have decided to join in. The things I do for these people. Let's get these names updated. This will be Killer Queen going up against... thanks, Stevo. I think I want to say that Rumors maybe saw a little bit of your Cody over the weekend and decided he was going to emulate that. In that first game there were a couple of attempts at the high sort of sways with his Cody. Okay, this is all set up. I don't need to worry. I am good. Cool. Alright, so it will be Castle going up against Nez. I believe they're both playing Ken this tournament. Castle, of course, still trying to convince everyone that he has a Ken. But there's a long road to go for that. There's, of course, picking the stripper Ed, as he was known to do.
Round one. Fight!
Alright, let's see what happens here. Well, I like to think my Ken's at least silver. I'm very good at throwing out heavy kick castles. Manages to catch out the V skill, but doesn't do anything. Castle Alright, Castle, that's the first combo we've seen so far. Catches them over. No Castle. Animation going on here. Goes for the big read on something. Doesn't catch it out, and he's almost dead for it. Alright, here we go. We've been watching Hadouken's Ken. We've seen that overhead into Tatsu move there. But of course he managed to optimize it with V-Trigger 2 to get as much damage as possible. Standing light kick in the run, in throw, good attempt. There's a wake up DP. This is the Ken we all know and love. The other bit of Ken I know, of course, is the standing heavy kick, and then just mash out DP afterwards. Alright, -2, but Nez just dashes away, gets out of the way of any throws or sort of mix up there. There we go, activation, he's got to watch out here. Almost dead. That would have killed if he decides to spend the meter. Doesn't. Drops the combo on the jump in. And we go low into C8. This will not kill. Alright. Okay. I honestly will never laugh at James Chen ever again, I think. In my defense, I want to put out that the changes in the health bar, or the health meters for everyone over the latest patch, are really just throwing me off, and I can't tell. And everything that feels like it should kill doesn't kill. There we go. Pushes him further in the corner. In around the standing heavy punch. Alright. Looking really looked like he had really good control of the screen there, but then that jump in, Nez was ready with the anti-air. Regular DP wake up. Gets punished for that. Castle, where is... Managed to spend it all, but doesn't quite do it, and then the follow-up, he has to spend meter for it. So this is Castle on set point, maybe. Nez definitely not ready for this Ken. Maybe Shen and Castle are actually sitting in the same room, and this was all a ruse to make Nez take the lead. No, I think Shen would have been able to DP that. Crosscuts are a beautiful thing. Oh, goes for the DP gun game for it. And not a single DP was punished that day. Alright, dash up. This will be a bit of damage. Yeah, I agree. I think Nez has to win this for the benefit of the Discord. We can't have Castle believing he's got a Ken. There is no way that's ever ends up being a good thing. Nez just backs off, doesn't bother to... Alright, here we go, this will be a bit of damage. Changes sides. Pushes to the corner, V-skill to build the V-meter as well. A bit more V-meter after the crush cannon, I should say. Big jump in there, no idea. Throws him into the corner though. Alright, he's got fully loaded here. This will be a full combo. Doesn't spend it. Yes it is. This also just lets him build up a bit of meter. Ooh, this is the CA attempt. This will do it. That was Castle O'Khan, Shen Castle taking it 2-0 over Killer Queen. We may have to start saying that Castle has a Ken sooner rather than later. Of course, we will fight that day. We'll fight that to our dying breaths. We won't say it. We won't go down without a fight. I wouldn't be surprised to find the two of them are sitting in a voice chat somewhere and getting plenty of coaching from Shenkan on this. But that means we're moving on in the bracket. We're into the top 6 now. As I said, a fairly small tournament, only 12 contestants all up. But we are going to, I would say we're going to see Rumors versus Itsy Bitsy up next. Now, last time they played, Itsy Bitsy played someone else, but I don't remember who. It wasn't the Blanca. Last time I saw him. Ah, that's right, it was the Nikali. I will jump down to the end. I will change the names again. Rumors going up against... No, Itsy Bitsy. It is 0 all. I will need to swap those names.
Let's do this.
While we're setting that up. I think that's the end of Case. He is going to be disqualified if I do not see a response from him soon.
Round 1.
Alright, here we go. Itsy Bitsy's and Akali going up against Rumors Cody. Jumps in over the vomit. That of course being the problem with the vomit, we've still got quite a fair amount of startup, so if you see it coming, if you're just throwing it out at neutral, then your opponent can jump in over it. Uses the Oki of the Vita reversal to get it out that time. Backs off. Oh, gets a rock to the face for throwing it out. Sorry about that. Right, there we go. Big jump in, no punish. Carly, of course, got a very fast DP, so if he's ready for it, he can hit Cody out of the air pretty easily. Health pretty even. Itsy Bitsy got the EX meters. He hasn't activated yet. Oh wow, dashes up and then blocks the rock. And goes for the charge move.
Round 2. Fight.
There we go. Rumors zonks his way into the vomit. Using these tornadoes to make this scary dreadlocked man back off. Gets out in front of the vomit there, uses it to keep Rumors from pressing anything. Rumors, of course, will be very used to this sort of gameplay. It's a very similar move to Birdie's Can. Oh no. It covers a bit faster than you'd expect though, so you think you can try to jump in and punish him for it, but if you're not ready, you won't be fast enough. Alright, Itsy Bitsy running out of health very quickly. Hasn't built up V-Tree yet because he's kept having the V reversal. Jack, he's got it now. He'll be looking to activate. Oh, there's a jump in. No conversion though. Activated and takes an EX zonk for his trouble.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, looks like we got a bit of coaching going on in the Discord. Steve-O telling Rumors the secrets of playing Cody here. Oh, there we go, catching out. Crush counter doesn't get much off it. EX zonk into activate. Itsy Bitsy backs off, gets away from the throw. Right, here we go. Throws him away. Probably wanted a back throw there to keep the corner. Itsy pushing out those big boots. I think he's just looking for activation. There we go. DP, get off me. Stay out of the air. Goes for the dash up command throw. XDP, get off me. Next hit wins both players, and Itsy Bitsy will take it.
Nikali wins.
Alright. I think it's time to push
Round
Case
1.
out. He has Run out of time, and that will be the end of his tournament before it even started. Oh, there we go. The big boot goes out. Doesn't get much off it though. Throwing out some big buttons. Not getting. Just trying to get in with this crashing heavy punch, standing heavy punch. Dash, 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 crashing medium punch. Oh, there's the command throw. Rimmer's ready for it. Gets as much of a punish as he can. Stuck in the corner, jumps in over the fireball, but it's blocked. Wow, he almost goes under the fireball there with that puke move. Dashes for. He's got the space and the EXR. Those charge moves in neutral are doing far too much work for Vinci, but in the end he takes the pipe on the noggin and goes down.
And that's how I.
Round 2.
Let's just drop that. Alright, that's plus now. Not plus enough to walk up and throw. Alright, both players just looking for an opening now. That's Rimmers has got it. Gets caught by the puke that time. Now he's being pushed into the corner. Another jumping over the command throw. He's been ready for those all night so far. Almost gone full strength back to the other corner. That's the activate. Back throws back out to the middle of the screen. Cross frames. Let's just throw that out. Oh, big jump in over the anti-air attempt. Goes low. That will do it. Itsy bitsy set point.
Final round. Fight.
Okay, so Bruins is starting to work out what he should be doing with this puke. The last time he timed it wrong and landed on it, but that time he just kicked Mikali in the face for it. No punish on the sleeve. He's cool, but he still wakes up. Standing heavy kick. Alright, activation. It's busy now, no chance to V reversal. But I don't think Chip will be an worry for him. Rumors hasn't been very interested in building his meter in this matchup. Alright, the big pop as the puke explodes, as all puke does. If you've had gastro lately, you'll know that that's exactly what spew does. Using these plus frames to keep under pressure. There we go. How's he gets in? He's got to do something here. He's got to make up this life deficit. Although it's not too big. That's one way to do it. Not quite enough though. Alright, 15 seconds left. Rumour's happy to burn down the clock. He's not interested in going in. It's going to be cornered soon though. Oh, there we go. Dash up, crouching medium kick, catches him into the EX stomp, and that does it. Itsy bitsy.
Mikali wins.
Oh, that. Half the videos didn't. Half the videos weren't set to loop. Alright, so we're on to not Street Fighter 4 music. So what was that? That was Itsy Bitsy beating Rumors 2-0. Rumors Cody not looking that comfortable this week. Alright, but now it's time for Shen. Bringing back Shenkan and Castle. I believe Shenkan will be playing this match, not Castle. And they are going against someone who's a bit of a cult hero in these Monday/Tuesday night tournaments. going against Freezer, or Squeezer as we like to call him around here. And he is in, he is ready. We'll just wait and see who decides to be first. It will be Castle taking it for Team Shen Castle. So I believe they are still playing Ken.
Let's do
Let's see why they're changing. But here we go. Freezer has taken down a lot of Kens in his time. He'll hopefully be ready for Castle and his shenanigans. Okay. Alex couldn't. Yeah, that's why he changed. Alex couldn't give hugs as well as Honda can.
Round 1. Fight.
So, at the start of the tournament, while I was still setting it up, I had both Shenkan and Castle Online saying, "Oh, I'll join if you need an extra person." But then at one point they decided they'd join as one person. So I believe Shenkan will be doing the losers run. But it's basically them using it as an opportunity for Castle to work on his Ken with Shenkan coaching in the background.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. That was quick. That was very quick. I didn't even see what happened there. Is he catching up with his buttons? As always, I don't think I can give you any real info. Oh, is that the heavy punch headbutt? It's an anti-air. Well, catches him with those hands. Drops the combo there. Goes for the -2 into the -2 into XPP. That's the real reason that they pick that.
Honda wins.
Squeezer, of course, not willing to take anything from this whack Ken. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, Freezer back to this laming out style of gameplay, just throwing out these hands. Just looking for an opening. He got it for a moment there, but Castle's managed to break through it and get a hell of a lot of crush counters in the process. Alright, Castle got V-Trigger 2 ready, just looking for a moment to activate. Pretty sure that was mine. Okay, so Freezer being sport. Castle's just trying to work his way out of the corner. Another crush counter. Dash up, crouching medium kick just so he can activate. And throw into the corner. Squeezer really no time for this Ken. Oh, that was an anti-air, but the V-Skill 2 definitely does not combo there. Instead he gets punished for it. I don't think you're going to see much Honda. From what I can tell, he's not a particularly strong character. And although Freezer's definitely making it work, I don't think he got the 3-peat for the tournament. He went 2 in a row. Oh, that was a bit late on the punish. Freezer, of course, knows how to punish that optimally with the jump in and everything.
Honda
That
wins.
is the end of the winners run for Shenkan and Castle. Alright, I'm
It's
going
go
to...
time.
I think I will take a moment to catch my breath as we'll quickly switch back to the bracket. I'll post the link in the chat for you guys as well so you can have a look at it. But as you can see, Losers is pushing on quite nicely and we've got a lot of stuff happening down here. 360 Sonic losing it to Craftmaster, who in turn went on and was beaten by Killer Queen. Case, of course, disqualified. Dahaka beating Jazza. Wow, okay, I didn't expect to see that. Jazza not quite sure, still working on his Laura, so we'll have to see how that continues to build up. How did we pronounce this before? I'll scroll back up. Make sure. Darwi, let's get this right. Darwi losing 2-0 to Dank Scorpio, who then beat Dahaka. Now Dahaka's going to take on Shenkan or Castle, or both of them. Alright, so yeah, what? Yeah, Case didn't show up. When the tournament started, we gave him a couple of minutes and then switched to the other match being played on stream first, and he just didn't get in time, so we'll have to leave him with it. Let's see, who do we want to have on stream next? I think we might play winners now, so let's get Itsy Bitsy and Freezer in here. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to take a moment to refill my drink. I'll be right back. And again, as I said, thanks to all the support from the guys who joined in the stream, either playing, the guys who commentated, and TO'd. A big thank you to you guys, and all the people who watched the tournament on Saturday night or donated. That number is huge, and it's all because of you guys. So I'll just leave that up so you can think about what a fantastic job it was by the Australian FGC to raise that much money for the people who've been affected by the bushfires that have been on a warpath through our nation over the last few months. Sorry about that. I would have come back a little bit quicker, but I walked back into the room and managed to spill my drink all over my chair. So that sucks. Where is Freezer? Let's get him in here. Let's get Freezer in here so we can keep going. We're almost... This is winner's final. We're most of the way through this tournament. Speaking of, Winners finals, of course, means we've got to switch it to first of 3. I'll move that around. Rounds first of 3, save that. Looks good. Go to the back of the queue. He took the 2.8k. He didn't, but I hear Shenkan earned himself a nice set of headphones for his win in that tournament. Took away a pair of Sennheisers. Switch the music. I believe it was Baseball Super who were... No, was it you or was it Sideboard? Sideboard Tech who was asking me for the Makoto thing during the tournament the other night. It was Sideboard. So I got that ready for him. And he's not here to appreciate it. Alright, here we go. We're seeing the blanket pick out again. Spitzy maybe not confident enough with his not confident enough in Mikali against the Honda. Ooh, goes across the screen with that headbutt. Now, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can just pull a Tekken theme out for a Street Fighter tournament. But if you can get me the link, I'm sure I could do something for you. Alright, speaking of, this match is pretty close to done already. And, oh wow, switch to the other side. Blanket tricks are out in full. And that was a round that I completely missed. Alright, here we go. So, much slower start this time. Really, my main problem was I find the constant stopping and starting of the actual in-game music between rounds a bit annoying. So I've just been looking to build up a playlist of different Street Fighter songs to be able to play instead. So if you've got any suggestions, then let me know. I'll definitely add them to the playlist if I can find a good version of it on YouTube. Alright, activation. Pushes him away. That Frieza will now be looking to dash up EX command throw. He's looking to doesn't need to get in the corner. There it goes. Catches him on the other side. He's got some work to do, although he can afford to catches him. Kill low, and then gets caught by the EX butts lane.
Final round. Fight.
Gets him with the nitty electricity. Itzy, no need to go in here. He's got him in the corner. Losing that position very quickly, and his health. Gets him on the front side this time. Trying to anti-air. His activation. Yes. Alright, let's see.
Honda wins.
Is this the first version of the game's theme music? Alright, I should update my score. There is a tournament running. I'm still meant to be commentating that.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why he switched out on Kali. He wanted to bring back the classic Street Fighter 2 matchup of Blanca and Honda. If only they were playing on the bathhouse as well. Since we don't yet have Blanca's stage added to the game. Blanca's stage, of course, one of the only Street Fighter 2 stages I'd probably recognise. Jumps over the throw attack. I haven't unlocked any of the music on this yet. If it's part of the championship edition, part of the things I should have it for that. Itsy Bitsy on set point. Sorry, no, not set point. This is the first of two, and he's also the one who lost his first game. So Itsy Bitsy about as far away from set point as possible. This will get his name on the board, so we're trying to close this one out here. Yeah, I haven't bought any of these, so I can probably check after this up tournament and see if it was. No, this is winners finals. This would be first of three. This is the Vera versus to chase him down and catch him. Easy anti-air there. I think he tried to go for a butt slam there. Managed to time his jump up. I am not quite Dr. Death. Spooky the Magpie.
This is much easier.
That guy from Melbourne. Any of the names you want to call him. I respond to almost all. Oh, there we go. Dash up the EX command throw. We've gotten him with that twice so far. Only one. He won the first set of the first set with the EX plus fan. On Discord, I'm not quite up to that. Don't trust my advice. It's terrible. There we go. Slaps it over the top of the head. There's one round not won by EX plus slam. He's got his name on the board in this finals. I've got to say though, this is the Zangief theme from Street Fighter 4, and how good is this space line?
Round one. Fight!
Alright. Honda moving forward by flying headbutts. The most efficient way to move around the screen. Oh yeah, it was Godamate who was asking about that a couple of days back, wasn't it? A lot of it probably. Oh, he's hopped over the throw tech again, and that will take him around. Itsy Bitsy throwing around some serious dirt here with Blanca.
Round two. Fight!
I'd believe that. I can see, like, a lot of his moves, they sort of look like they should be minus, but they aren't. Like hands, I can see a lot of people trying to punish things like hands. Getting caught out by butt slams. Yeah, Bison definitely stays up there. Doing my part to push up the cigar spoon rate, but it's a hard task. Alright, here we go. Itsy Bitsy stuck in the corner. I think he's got enough damage. No, he doesn't have enough damage to kill here, but he hits him in the face with the knees. And that's the second round back to back.
Blanca wins.
Squeezer looking a bit rattled here.
Round one. Fight!
Yeah, I feel like Akuma's such a common character though, so like for all the good Akumas there are who are playing him and pushing him up, there's also all the guys you see that are perpetually in gold and silver who've been playing there for a long time, and they're just Not quite sure how to put the character together. Rashid's interesting though. I guess this is the sort of character that if you're just doing all the crazy stuff like flying around the screen, people know how to shut that down. Oh, that's a bad trait for Itzy. That's a lot of damage you took there. Alright, activation, switch to the other side. Then gets slapped in the face for his trouble.
Round 2. Fight.
Whereabouts would Fang be? I could either see him being very high or very low. There we go, another dash up. Yes, sorry, that's been doing serious work. Dashes over the 100 hands, but I think it's caught by Alright, stay the same side. Slam gets caught by the cross-up. Oh, there we go. The man dodges the command stroke. Doesn't get much of a punish there. Activates. There we go. Knees to the face again. Alright. Chip was a threat there, but he doesn't get to use it.
Honda wins.
So now we've got 2-all. That even the score here in our grand final, winners finals. Took me 3 shots to work out which match we were playing. Yeah, Fang and Dalsin.
Fight.
2 characters that if you don't spend the time to look at, then you're gonna get cheaped out by a lot of stuff that you don't know about. Okay, here we go. So Itzy stuck in the corner, taking a lot of damage on his way into, and sort of working his way out. He's out, but that's not going to help him. Alright, punish on the headbutt. Oh wow, the back jump. I want to say that might have been punished, but I honestly don't know. Activation. Get off me. Just jumps backwards out of there. Yeah, that's how it happens. There's this, for every Takedo playing Akuma, for every one of the high level Akumas, there's probably about 6 or so guys who are. There's probably about 6 or so Rams. That might be a reference we can get here in Australia. That's why I got to gold. I'm not a T-Hor. I play Cigar. Oh wow, dash up EX hands instead of command throw this time. I don't know that it's tier boring. Like a lot of them play activation, gets the up, CA gets blocked, and Frieza has now taken the set.
Honda wins.
That is Squeezer taking it 3-2 over Itsy Bitsy. He was on the ropes for a bit there, but he managed to pull that back.
It's go time.
And that is Frieza taking our first spot in the grand finals for the night. Itsy Bitsy, of course, dropping down to losers finals to await whoever managed to fight through the gauntlet. We've got Rumors, Killer Queen, Shenkan / Krishna, and Dank Scorpio all trying to vie for that spot in the losers final against it. Let's go back to first 2 for a bit, since we are no longer top 4. Let's get Rumors AU and Killer Queen in here. Don't know why I invited one by using listen and typed out the other one. Alright, now we don't need to say let's have a good match. I'm sure they're aware that that's the idea. We are set to first two, everything's ready to go. We have Killer Queen going up against Rumors, so we will probably be seeing Ed versus Cody.
Let's do this.
Wall dive is a valid way to move around that. That's how I get to work every day. You might have heard you say that. Oh no, he's definitely pulling out the Cody. I was going to say he might have heard you say that and decided to bring out Fang instead.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, here we go. We've got matching uniforms almost. They both decided to wear blue. It's the sway. He definitely thought he could try to get away with that on wake up. It didn't work out for him. Dashes into the V-skill and blocks there. It was only -2, he managed to charge up. Big jump in. Just goes for all the damage he can. Puts up and throw. Stun won't be an option here. I don't think Ruben's got enough health to worry about it. No, he definitely doesn't. As he gets caught in that trap there and loses the first round.
Round two. Fight.
As you praise Nez for his jumping timing there, Rumors decided to show off this as well. Those characters showing off their UP skills are pretty good for getting around fireballs here. There we go, activation of the... It's got the pipe out. Clips him over. Doesn't do anything. Rumors gets hit right in the pipe there, but shakes it off. To Brisbane? Why would we go there? Doesn't try to hit the ball back, instead just dodges it. Dash, EX zonks in and then goes straight for the thing throw.
Final round. Fight.
Alright, there we go. Jump in the round start. Not. Rumors is definitely ready for that. Too far away to land that crashing medium punch, so it doesn't make the combo. That's a sweep, unpunished. Alright, Nez got the control screen here. Cody activates. We haven't seen the command throw from him yet. He's maybe waiting for his opponent, for someone to not be ready for it. Oh, there we go. He's caught by the air reset. Alright, his activation allows him to get that standing medium punch instead of just a standing light punch there. Here you go, just keep pressing those buttons, staggering that. He's ready for the throw though. Rumors didn't have the V reversal there to escape the...
Ed wins.
Didn't have the V reversal there to escape the V trigger 2. Of course, every time he hits that V trigger 2, it's a free V reversal if you have one loaded. Alright.
Round one.
Rumors staying with Cody.
Fight.
Doesn't. Mike getting his buffers so far. He's just pushing Killer Queen back into the corner. Seeing heavy punch. Crush counter gets him a lot of space back though. This is what I expect to see when I see a pair of Diamond Glove players come on the tournament. I don't expect to see birdie gimmicks or blind stop. It's a good clean neutral like this. Here we go, activation. Yeah, see, there we go, that very reversal comes out for him.
Right there.
Too far for the overhead, but they managed to jab him out anyway.
Round two. Fight.
There we go, big jump in over the fireball. Doesn't convert into a knockdown. DP works out for him. The first one he's thrown all night though. Alright. Oh, gets punched in the face for his treble. Pretty sure that was unsafe, but he's just out of range for the punish from that. That of course would be W's buttons you could ever see in a character. Gets the spacing for that standing heavy kick just right. And that's set point for Nez. He's
Final
going to
round.
finish this off here.
Fight.
Good to see the Cody squad showing up in full numbers, all one of you. Well, actually no, we had Steve-O on early, so we've had all three of the Codys here in the stream in one way or another over this night. Good bit of corner carry there, pushes him back out in this. Now we're getting the rest of the way, but Nez isn't having an inch of it, he's getting straight out. Nah, Noel, he's probably got kid duty. Oh wow, but call out. Okay, Little's just looking for one hit and catches him between the fireball punch
Cody
and throw.
wins.
Damn, we've got the real fight going on in the chat as someone has been accused of maining Zeku. Ooh.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, Steve, he's only part-time. He's gone on holidays to Hawaii. Oh, we're all throwing accusations now. He mains Zeku, he mains Kaguya, he mains Rashid. There we go, straight through the fireball. Alright, Nez stuck in the corner. Still very calm though. He's not the sort of man who's just going to jump straight out. Just wait his turn, wait for his way in. Jumps around the rock, but doesn't get it. Here we go. Room is stuck in the corner. Nez again with the perfect spacing on that standing head. Gets clipped on the wrong side because of his activation. Doesn't dash up. TP on your wake up.
Round two. Fight.
Remember what I said earlier about good clean footsies, guys? That's exactly what we're getting right here. That was beautiful. The part of my heart that still wants to play Ed saw that and cried. There we go, he's got him over the fireball. We're stuck in the corner with not a lot of life, but the pipe is out. He needs to make something happen here. He's staring out. If he loses this round, he's out of the tournament. Oh, there we go. The air reset catches him out of count. Throw whiffs, but doesn't. He's backing off and then goes that crashing mini punch into Flicker. I want to say that's one of the buffs that he got this season. I don't believe that would have connected last season. Just looking at the space in there. Of course, now that that pushes so far forward, it's a much better move for allowing Ed to actually whiff punish things like a proper Street Fighter character.
It's go time.
So that was 2-1 to Nez over Rumors. That means we will be getting Dank Scorpio and Castle Shenkan up next. Spelled that right. Good to see we've got a man who understands OHS in the chat. Won't let people put themselves in danger needlessly. Okay, so now we are waiting for Shen and Castle to join in. I'm not sure which one of them we will see on the actually playing tonight. I think it might end up being just Castle all the way through, with Shen offering Shen just offering advice in the background. Yeah, he's been plat for a couple of weeks now. I'm down with Honga the lifeguard, and he's got to have the whistle to blow when he sees people running. Alright, if they want to join in though, we might actually get this next match underway. Let's send them another invite. Probably off working on their secret tech. This is the Zangief theme from the Street Fighter 4, and it's amazing. Such a good track. Who is... Ah, they're on their way. There we go, we have one. What the hell is that?
It's go time.
Oh, I've just been pushed to the bottom again. It looks like it will be Shen going up against Dank Scorpio. This is still not top 4, so this is not first to 3 either. This is still first to 2.
Let's do this.
Yeah, they need 2 to take on Dank. Alright,
Round 1.
It's been called out for my 4TOing in the Discord. Here you go, Shen's put Castle to the side, said, sit down, now it's my turn to show you how to play proper Ken. Ooh, he's going for the same V-trick skill there. Now, I don't know much about Ken's V-skill too, but from what I've heard, it's not great, I believe is the way to put that. Slide from downtown. Reversal, get off me, stop throwing fireballs. Dank just watches as Shen goes flying off above him. But still manages to hit him just as he's about to come down, so he air resets instead of getting the full punish there. Oh, there we go. Just waits and Shen throws out that V trigger too. Dank of course using V skill 1 this time, so doesn't have the teleport there, but he can swallow up these fireballs and then throw them straight back. Also the bane of my existence is a cigar fire. Ooh, catches him just there. Shoves his fingers up and nose, and that's enough to kill off Ken. Big slide to start it off. Dank just sort of using his slides and slide scissor kicks and jumps to get in. Shenkan's just sort of letting him. No comment off that, counter hit there. No, V reversal and jump in, not the best idea because it can almost always be V reversal, be thrown out. Like a lot of characters have an option to get around that. Alright, here we go. Shen stuck in the corner. Dank just backing off, giving him plenty of room. Lost frames. Gets the reversal for his trouble. Alright. Jump back, immediate punch to catch. Alright, now Dank has nothing left to do except wait. 12. Knee to the groin. Knee to the knee, really, not even the groin.
And Bison
That's
wins.
the first round. That's the first game to Dank Scorpio. Looking very comfortable there. Alright, probably a quick moment here for Castle and Shenkan to discuss that, to formulate a plan.
Round 1.
Make use of this 2-on-1 they've got here. Well, I think what we're seeing in that first round is that 2 Kens is worth about 1 Bison. Tries to dash up, but Shen's not having a bar of that. He gets hit off, but then backs off again. Whatever that was. Alright. Shen's got it in the corner. Activation. Man crab. Bomb's gone now. CP, wake up.
Round 2. Fight.
There again, that scissors in to start off with. Dank has been really pushing his way in these round starts. Got the weather so far. There we go, catches the DP. Probably could have gone a bigger punish there, but it works out for him in the end. Now he's stuck in the corner. He's definitely got to make his life back. Tries to dash up again, but Shen is so ready with those checks. There we go. 1-all.
Ken wins.
Excuse me as I just yawn into the mic here.
Round
There we
1.
go. The next game wins this one. We got Shen looking a bit more comfortable. Okay, he's showing that he's got the... Oh wow, the steamroll has begun. What's the mix up on his wake up? Idiot. Oh, there we go. The DP's coming out. Thanks in a lot of trouble. He's stuck in this corner. He's not really sure how to get out yet. Still not updated. Oh, the stream controls crashed while it. Alright. See if we can update this. That work? No, I'm gonna have to change the scene. Okay, so that'll should update after the next game. After I change the scene again. That's a bug in the scoreboard control that we've got. Just seems to every now and then decide either not to update the Excel, the file that it's trying to send information to, or Dank using that headphone to get out of the way. That's -2. Lets him get away with the going into a back heavy punch, the medium punch there, because he's scared of that EXTP. Shen using the Will Smith Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I think it was episode 1 or 2 method of fighting. You don't need to be crazy, you just need to convince your opponent that you are. Good, now he's going to push full screen and very ready with that EX up to catch the through the air. Tank spending that up, spending that V meter like it's nothing. Gonna need to work out how to build it back up though. Right, back throw, need to make something happen off this. Alright, EX4 uses it to mask his approach, but still doesn't get much off the move in. Oh, that's gonna be a big punish. Not a big punish, instead he gets mashed out. Oh, hopefully that wasn't on. That was just on my end, not for him. All right, here you go, Tank. Got to dash up. Oh, something. Dash it straight into the throw.
Ken wins.
A valiant effort there by Dank Scorpio, but doesn't get him through in the end. It goes down to Shenkan's Kent. Okay, so let's to update the fix the scoreboard and to hide all the magic that's happening behind it. I will just quickly show you the bracket again. As you can see, we have Killer Queen going up against Shen and Krista, and they are going to be fighting to take on Itsy Bitsy. That means we are back to first to 3 for losers, round 4. This is top 4 now. And I will invite Killer Queen into here. I will update some names. Names. I will go to back the queue. And if we switch back to the other thing, we should see Killer Queen. The names are updated. Everything is fixed. I swear I know what I'm doing, guys. Okay, so we got Castle going back up into it.
Let's do this.
Okay, and it sounds like Castle thinks he can, instead of swapping characters at the end of this game, he can just swap players. And if he loses the game, he will pass it on to Shenkan. I'm not sure we can allow that.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay. I'm not sure he confirmed that, but he managed to get away with it. Here we go, just using these fireballs to try and zone out Ed. Ed, of course, not really a, well, Ken not really a zoner, but against Ed you can get away with not really being one. Dashes up, goes straight into it. More buttons. Doesn't get checked or called out for it. Alright, so tagging him low with this crash and beating. Now using this pressure, this just using that V skill more to push himself out of the corner than to actually get any sort of damage there. Oh, where was the DP? Alright, castle fully loaded. Not activate like that. I think that will kill him. Yes, it will.
Round 2. Fight.
Castle, of course, the last time I went to Sydney was at BKB. They told me off for not being ready to anti-air. So I'm not going to be any nicer to him. If he misses a DP, I'm going to tell him off for it too. There we go, crush counter, into the run, into the EXDP. Oh wow, I just realised we've had 3 different follows tonight and I haven't really spotted it. Thank you to Fortnite is lit, certified beach licker, and TTV _ SoSick81 BTW. Thanks for the follows, guys. Hopefully you're enjoying the high quality ed play we're seeing here and the somewhat Ken play as well. Killer Queen takes that first game.
Ed wins.
Alright, here we go. We're waiting in the menu, trying to decide what happens next. He is going back to
It's go time.
back to character select. The ultimatum I have put out already in Discord is that if he swaps characters, he does not have a Ken. So we'll see if they take me up on that. Shen lets the timer run out. Castle 09 ready's up though, he's ready, he's good to go. He's accepted that he's still trying to fight for the knowledge that he has a Ken.
Let's do this.
For those of you guys who aren't aware of the lore here, Castle has been trying to convince everyone in the Discord for months now that he does have a Ken. We're not convinced at all, but we've been telling him as such. But here he is trying to show us that he has got a Ken, and he's gone a fair way with it so far. This is losers
Round
semis.
1. Fight.
One game off losers finals, and he is still rocking the Ken. And it's looking a lot more comfortable than the last time they met. Here we go, we're going a more rushdown style camp here. Good whiff punting to the crap with the standing heavy kick strike combo. Again, that spacing on the heavy. Big jump into all the damage. To Oki. His slow stays down to avoid the overhead mix up. Well, not really mix up, but then Castle's got his knees down anyway. Castle needs to activate again. Stuck in the corner, easy. Chip would have been a problem there if Nez had had a chance to build that up, but
Round 2. Fight.
doesn't get a chance to here. Nez is ready for that one. He just hasn't been great tonight, but he's definitely on point with that. Catches the uses the same punch. Doesn't really do much with it though. This is the game of jabs thrown out. Corner, but then gets straight back out. Okay, Castle. A lot of work to do with his health here. He's running low. Chipping away at Ned's health though, he might be able to make this comeback. He just needs one good confirm in the super. That was not a confirm in the super. That will be the end of it. No, Nez drops it. Fear reversal, but comeback is on, Castle. You can do this. Nez just looking for that last punch. Castle gets the throw. Both players, one hit. There it is.
Ed wins.
That was tense. What a close match in the end. Alright. How do you be feeling that? Are they is he going back to...
It's
He's going back again. Oh, they, yeah, I needed to switch sides probably. And they've forgotten how many games in it. Has it? Swatch back. The title. Oh, okay, yeah, it said itself to the first one. You're right, correct. This is not Monday. No, I don't need to invite. I don't need to invite. Nez, he's, of course, yeah, that's the first one in the drop down, so that's the one it falls to. Alright, we're just waiting to get Castle back here. He didn't realise that it was first turn. Alright, so Shen is... It's always Tuesday somewhere. Alright, Shen now has to... Shen now has decided to take it upon himself to do the run. He's got to win the next 3 in a row. It's okay, Freezer. Back in over in Perth, you're a fair way behind the rest of us, so I didn't think you were that far back though. Playing the scoreboard, yeah, absolutely. Alright, let's switch these guys' name around.
Round 1. Fight!
Splash Slave Day, that's exactly what it is. Shen. Still rocking this V-trigger, the V-skill too. He's got to work his way out of the corner here. Clipped in the face a lot by that standing in kick, but... Alright, switches his position with that one back throw. He uses the... instead of going for the full meaty, he instead opts dash under. Alright, here we go. -2 into throw. Oh, he goes for the V-skill to try and make it safe, but it isn't
Round
enough.
2. Fight.
Here we go, throw. Just him dashing again. Do not dash on Shen. Stop every single attempt so far tonight. Well, not every single attempt, but he's definitely not letting people dash in on free. Just sort of stopping, waiting for Ness to do something here. That fire whip is to whip punish the long range moves. Standing heavy punch to the chest, but nothing comes off. Here we go, his activation. Target combo not connecting. His health low, but not too far down. He doesn't need to worry yet. He's make something happen, but one hit will do it for it. Oh, just out of range for that, and that probably would have been intercept super to win. There we go, Shen takes the first one.
Ken wins.
Shen one up on trying to solve this problem. He's got to win 2 more in a row. If Killer Queen wins either of these, he takes the spot in losers final.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, here we go. Big jump in, doesn't get anything off it though. Just out of range for the jumping heavy. This doesn't anti-air it. There we go, the back throw in the corner. Shen on top of him with Loki there, but doesn't do it. Shen just tapping away here, just jumping over the fireball. Activation, what did you do with it? DP again, there we go, Shen's crosscut DP, you're on point again. He is now halfway.
Round 2. Fight.
How is she saying I'm that bad? I'm... Bloody Yanks think they can just come in here and demand whatever they want. It's not my fault when I see the when I see a flicker. I assume it's just a mash. He's very comfortable with waking up the buttons at the moment. He's... Okay. There we go. Now Shen is one game away from making the reverse sweep here.
Ken wins.
I'd hate to see how watching a battle lounge from main would work with commentary though.
Round 1. Fight.
How about this, man? You come across for Bam, and we'll set you up to commentate. Oh, there we go. That's finally a punish on the standing heavy kick. He's had that spacing on point. Yeah, season 2 patch complete with the input lag problems. Alright, here we go. Shen is running a clinic here. He's rolling through this.
Round 2. Fight.
Probably cheaper than flying too. Good morning, Case. How are you, Snooze? Everyone throwing shade at my. Everyone throwing shade here at my commentary. So Sheldon saying he needs to be here to make it better. Case saying he fell asleep. Alright, here we go. It's been a long time coming. We are finally at set point for both players. Jumps over this heavy punch, but takes off. Straight emojis on the ropes. I'm gonna have to start calling him that, I reckon. No, he's definitely got the head a bit. Alright, yep, just remember there is a game happening here.
Ed wins.
Well, if they're meeting you, getting you to meet the team, that sort of implies they like you, I guess. Yeah, you should ask for time and a half for that, I reckon.
It's go
That was
time.
3-2 in the end. Looked like looks like Shen and Krishna were about to pull something out there together, but Nez finally puts a stop to that. Okay, let's see. Who do we have next? We're going back to Itsy Bitsy. We're bringing back the. This will be losers finals. Who did Itsy play? Did he play Killer Queen before? No, he was in the other side of the bracket. He's played through Rumors and Tahaka. Yeah, I reckon they're in cahoots all the time. They're in voice chat somewhere and they're just talking about how, hey, if I do this and you do this, we'll make this the sickest set ever. The sort of guys would be working together to do that sort of thing. Alright, let's... I don't believe so. I think for the most part, most of the Australian players are not using it at the moment. The official tournament rules are that if both players agree to it, then it's acceptable. Then that's okay, and they can use it. But by default, basically both players have to opt in, or it's not used. All right, where's Itzy? Is he falling asleep as well? yes and no. Like, it'd work well for the PC to PC, but we still do have quite a few PS4 players as well, so not having them be able to install the patch is a big problem. Here he is. Itzy has awoken. I don't know that we've seen, at least not on stream, we don't normally get... I don't think we've actually seen any of the other players, most of the time, even if they are PC to PC, they just won't use the patch anyway. Switch tracks again.
Round 1. Fight!
Yeah, it's kind of strange how you had matches made worse by it. Okay, it's like, even patch to patch. Like, here we go, we have this horrendous costume of Blanca's. There we go. As it's worked out, he's got these punches for this. He's got the V-skill wall, sorry, the V-reversal punish Blanca ball. Now Blanca's activated. No. So here in Australia we have what we call drop bears. They have much sharper teeth. Also, I'm not sure if there's a red Blanca costume, but that would be the right sort of color to show all the blood they have coming. Oh, wow, he's gone for the hop in, but this was ready for him with the 2 buttons. Yeah. Is it up to 1 billion? Last I heard it was only 500 million. Say only. Yeah, 1 billion, that's massive. I know they were saying like 30% of the entire koala population is being wiped out. They weren't. Alright, so if he's spending it all, deciding that almost dead Neds is better than one is. Damn you! Oh yeah, that was fantastic.
Final round. Fight!
Yeah, that was a proper drop there, mate. She was pretty brave to pick it up. Okay, so I definitely should be talking about this game that's going on the screen. So I decide I should probably talk about it. It's pretty much over.
Blanca wins. Round 1. Fight!
I think the only thing I can say that redeems itself about this costume now is every time I see it on screen, I think at least it's not the bloody Monster Hunter Blanca costume. That thing's disgusting. gets clipped, doesn't it? But not close enough to combo the up V-Spell. The down V-Spell, technically. Gets the meat, doesn't it? Yes. Will not kill. Yes, has got one guess left here. Oh, there we go. You managed to get the throw bait. Really?
Round 2. Fight.
The good thing about the about playing online tournaments though is that no one will let you don't have to worry about the banned stages because no one will ever pick say the beach stage or the Wings of Glory stage. There we go. That's confirmed. But no one ever picks those stages because they have to go to the grid, otherwise it will lag. So there are some benefits in playing online tournaments. That's 1-all, is it? Oh, of course it is. Let's see if I can actually count. I'd make some excuse about working all day before coming home to do this tournament, but I'm pretty sure Sheldon would say something about 14-hour streams. Like, I don't really know what's going on the screen. That's a good confirm there. That's V-Trigger finally active. He doesn't answer. Besides not anti-air.
Damn you!
Round 2. Fight.
EX. Don't waste time with that jump forward. No, sorry Sheldon, there's only America. This is all in your imagination. We are all actors. Now, I'm trying to pick which tournament I'd go overseas for, like going to OHN last year was pretty cool, but that Sydney's not really overseas. There's that answer he's got for the bunker balls again.
Final round. Fight.
There we go, round start slide not working for him. Time he's worked out he can throw out those blanket balls and pester him because Tez does not yet have that V-reversal ready. Jumps himself into the corner. Goes straight for the jump out. Worked out for him though. Game sound? Okay, sure. Alright, is that a bit better?
Damn.
The only problem is I don't really have control over the sound versus, game sound versus the music. Cool. I think the real problem is as I'm just sitting back relaxing.
Round one. Fight.
I've got a microphone in front of me, and that's about as high tech as it is. There's absolutely no EQ going on here yet. Still need to get into that, setting all the software up to be able to do that properly. It's gonna punish it. It's gonna switch sides. Come on, give me some blanket dirt. I want to see some terrible setup. Oh, we're even getting hosted up.
Fight.
I don't know, I saw a video today that was talking about the 7 different ways that a cat tries to communicate, and I'm pretty sure it was all just cats meow, and that was about it. So maybe it's the same sort of thing with Blanca. One. Here we go, hit XTP to stop the
Final round. Fight.
spicing. That's not EX Devil's Reverse, that's just Bison really deep in thought. Yeah, I thought that was the case, but I'm showing that I'm a pro commentator here and spending more time chatting with the chat than... There we go, crush counter, he's gonna switch sides in it. This will definitely not kill, this will have a bit of work to do here, but now Nez has got all his meter. The first one. No, I think Honda versus Blanca is exactly what we all want to see here. That is the hypest grand final we could ever have. There we go. First 3-1. I don't think I actually spoke a single word about the game that was happening in front of us that entire set. But that was 3-1 to Itzy over Killer Queen. Hondo vs Blanca hype. Yes, I'm excited.
It's go time.
Okay, he just said he needs to restart the game, so he'll be back in a moment. Another great part of That's exactly what you... It's exactly how you want to talk to your significant other. You just want to go up to her, why yes, I am the world president. Alright, so let's get Freeze's name up on the board. Yeah, he's this is the best we've seen him go in one of these tournaments. He's been putting together the last few things. He's been just sort of bowing out around around the final stages of the losers bracket before we get into the losers finals. But yeah, Itzy is doing incredibly tonight, especially, and he's been building up to this over the last few weeks.
Let's do this.
For I was just looking for a bit of alliteration, so that's the one I came up with. If you've got something better, I'm willing to take it. But I think technically this is still just the Oceania Online tournament. Although it probably runs a bit late for it to be really Oceania because the New Zealanders are all in bed by now. You can't just call out a man's cami like that. Yes, it is. That's correct. So, Blanca vs Honda is... It's not the sort of grand final you're going to find in the CPT event. What was the score in winners? And it was still, I want to say. It was 3-2 to Freezer.
Round 2. Fight.
From what I recall, I think Itzy went up 2-0 or 2-1 pretty quickly, and then Freezer brought it back. Now, I'm pretty sure that... You're right, I am totally down for our Olympic team to be Blanca, Honda, and we've got, what, 3 or 4 different Gs.
This is final round. Fight.
Yeah, you're right, I should get back to what I'm here to do. Alright, so here... I love that move. Alright, Freezer dashing out of the corner. He's generally looking for this activation here so he can... Alright, here we go, activation. EX. Catches even after the jump back. Yeah, that I think that might be a US thing. I've never heard of it. That's easy one.
Blanca wins.
It's the same Shenkan's are only Ken, though.
Round 1. Fight.
Especially when they do things like that was a what triple dash up to up into the command zone. In Australia, I think Panda's been playing Akuma lately. Dookie, yeah. That's one thing we saw in the oh, there we go. Here's the jump back over. Doesn't kill. I'm pretty sure he could have killed there with something.
Round 2. Fight.
Terrible punish on the slide. So he goes for it again. No need to stop if your opponent can't punish it. I don't know if Honda has an answer to the Blanca ball. Again, we see that's not a great trade for Honda there. They should just start doing crazy Blanca things. Doesn't manage to kill off that, but the next hit will. There we go. Punishes the attempted V-trigger command throw with the Blanca ball.
Blanco wins.
And again, Itsy Bitsy shooting up 2-0 here. Needs one more to reset the bracket.
Round 1. Fight.
Start off command throw. Oh, he jumps straight into the it, trying to bait out something with that light ball to stop in front, but instead gets caught by the hunch. He was getting a lot of hits there, but wasn't converting off anything. Wake up, pick up the X. There we have it. The fear of the command throw. Hits him with one of those hits, but most of them miss. Itsy Bitsy on reset point already. He's really flying through the freezer at the moment.
Round 2. Fight.
Have the whiff of hands right in front of him. Doesn't punish. I would expect he wouldn't recover by that. Big jump into the corner. Itzy with a lot of EX meter, but he's got to work out how he's going to use it. This will be stunned into a lot of damage. That first hit only counted as one because it was a command throw. Goes to the other side and ignores the V reversal. Activation. Back thrown instead.
Final round.
Alright.
Fight.
Is this where Frieza starts to bring it all back? He was on the ropes for the first game. I even mentioned that he looked like he was pretty rattled, but was able to bring it back and win his finals. He's getting very mobile at the moment. He's just trying to rush down Fraser's crazy plunk away, but activates roll. Yep, there we go. That's a 3-0 reset.
Blanco wins.
I think Frieza only really managed to win one round out of that. That was incredibly fast.
It's go time.
So that's back to 0-all. We won't change the names. Everyone is now a loser.
Let's do this.
Are you suggesting that Frieza would switch off Honda to his other top tier pick, Alex? Oh, we've changed costumes. Hopefully the battle of the ugliest costume can begin now. Battle of the flying across the screen moose. It's in the corner trying to work out how to get around this. Oh, goes to the command grab, gets caught instead. Wow, backdashes the throw tech. Activation, it's going to stay on the side. Get off me, he says. That throw bait was incredible. Oh wow, and the EX command grab. Right, doesn't kill. Is Inno keeping count? I think we're up to 3 rounds won by EX butt slam like that. There you go, earning his name as Squeezer. Stuck in the corner and doesn't recover in time to block that. Thrown back in. And then gets his toes stepped on. I need to switch the names around too. That is 1-0 to Frieza. Oh god, that mouth. That thing is terrifying.
Round 1. Fight!
One hit, boost the sky! The sky!
Itzy seems to spend a lot of time in his corner. He's definitely his favourite one. Oh wow, you low profiles the butt slam with the V skill. It doesn't work for him. It works for him, but he doesn't get much off it. Okay, here we go. Frieza sends the corner. Itzy misses his throw. Gets EX headbutt and freeze trouble.
Round 2. Fight!
One hit,
There we go. The V skill 2 loaded. Try out those punches and doesn't. Now everyone's flying around the screen. Inducing more motion sickness than the Rashid stage. EX butt slam to stop the jump in command grab or whatever it was meant to be. Sends it up. Out of V skills, so victory, so can't make much more of that. Go clips and low. That's 2-0 to Itsy Bitsy. Are we going to see a versus the last game, the last set?
Round 1.
I don't care what anyone says. That is exactly what he says. I don't know. It was definitely it was a counter hit there. So I don't know. Maybe he's not aware of the frame data on fair, he probably hasn't played much of the Honda matchup. It's not like they're
No holding me back.
all the way in, they're everywhere in ranked.
The sky.
Frieza's just backing off now. He's done his damage. He doesn't need to do much more than that. EX command grab. Alright, the hands are out and doesn't even need to go in much more than that. Alright, this is tournament point for Frieza. We've had thought this would be pretty close after the first the winners final between these two being 3-2, but then we've had 1-3-0 and now we're on the third of another one when butts collide. Well, maybe then it was actually a really close set. They just took turns to play through it. Alright, Frieza wakes up with it again. I will not be caught. And again. Frieza, please. Alright, there we go. Itzy finally on the board, but this is what we saw last time. Frieza's
Final round.
needed to go all the way until the last set of the last round of the set. Oh, he misses the crouching light kick there to finish off that combo. Frieza, please. Alright, that'll be stun. Did he drop that combo too? I think he did.
Wins.
That didn't combo at all. I expected at that point Itzy was about halfway through writing good games in Discord. Yeah, it's a legitimate costume. There's still a proper Honda under. Alright, okay. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed what was probably the bizarrest grand final we've had in a while. I don't think there's anything more to say. I'm sorry I couldn't really commentate that. I apologise to the one guy who told me to get back to commentating. I didn't do a very good job for you, mate. But I do hope you guys had a good time. I know I certainly did. We'll be back tomorrow night. Actually, I won't talk about the next one because tomorrow night, of course, is our fledglings. If you are, screw you, Case. It gets like this for me every time we get to the end of these tournaments. By about this time, I'm about ready to crash. But yeah, tomorrow night is fledgling, so that's anyone who is underneath the rank of platinums, rookie all the way up to ultra gold. That's the fledgling, the tournament designed to let people of that level jump in, play a few games against other people their own rank, and get a chance to get on stream and have our actual proper commentators give them some good advice. That's run by Dane Scorpio, the guy who made it all the way up to losers, not quite losers finals. He dropped out in losers round 4, so he's top 6 tonight. And Sanctius and Nth Polygon, our 2 other commentators for that. So yeah, definitely if you're free tomorrow night, starts the same time, 8:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. Then come in, have a watch, have a good time with us. I don't have anything else to add to that. think that's it. Congratulations to Freezer once again. I think this is his 3rd tournament win? Maybe 4th? Congratulations to Itsy Bitsy. This is the furthest he's gone, and getting all the way up to the bracket reset is quite an effort. No, sorry, Shinkan. Castle still doesn't have a Ken. You can't convince us otherwise. I won't accept it until he actually wins one of these. But yeah, that's it from me. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, everyone. If you're on the other side of the world, have a good day. And we'll see you all next time.